from the center hole on the tent where the main post is, and out from it, for those who can read common.
I can read common. I hope everyone reads common.
Pretty sure that's everybody.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a barbarian here.
It says, Tordino, the Magnificent.
Torino.
That's what it says. I mean, that's what it
pretty cool.
reads.
Okay.
And it sparkles around it, and then just kind of all fades.
That's cool.
Interesting.
I suppose.
And then another eruptional light comes out.
Oh boy.
And this one is
I'm not done yet.
Is blue. And showtime. Soon. Grab your seats. Now.
And
I don't know who does
And his
it.
orange light pops out from the center. Come see his mystical, magical, ancient boxes.
ancient boxes.
Ancient boxes. That's like what?
Well, it wasn't all the lights. It was the ancient boxes that drew us in.
Would I know anything about what these ancient boxes may be?
And another light pops out.
Oh boy.
This one is green. And it says, filled with wonder and amusement to guarantee to shock and amaze
I don't think I want to go there.
everyone.
We're watching a Disney light show, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know who does their
I'm just
advertisement.
wondering where's the line.
I like them.
They gotta pay good money.
And then it has this like weird
another
thing
light.
that pops up. It's like these laser light boxes appear in the sky, and they look like big, huge, rectangular shapes, and they spin and they twirl, and then they start like looking like Rubik's cubes almost as they start twisting, and sometimes they're twisting horizontally, and then sometimes they start twisting vertically sections of them.
So by the time this is
Okay.
all done, I'm likely already there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm kind of drawn into
This sounds like
Now,
a very long
For some
light
people,
show.
some people, they got lost along the way.
Yeah, so now I actually know where I'm going. I actually know where I'm going. Yeah. I'm getting to places.
Going to see Pink Floyd.
You know?
Hey, that's a good
Yeah.
band. Best minstrels in town.
And as you get to the main tent, they've got lute players out there.
So
Wait a
yeah.
minute. Yeah,
It
the lute
is
players.
Pink Floyd.
The lutes are like amplified. The sound.
They're amplified.
and,
yeah.
and wait a minute. And at the neck of the loop is like shooting fire as they're playing.
Oh, fun. Gotta have that.
now,
Power ballads.
now they're saying, "Welcome, my son."
As we all slowly walk into the
and you see these lute players, and they're playing, and they're flipping their hair, big huge hair, and just like just banging their head,
Now-
and this weird.
I'm guessing there's someone trying to sell drugs.
Would you
Somewhere
like this
along the way.
herb?
Yeah. Gee, I
Would you like some hallucinogens? Yes.
Whatever you do, do not buy from the
There's
green-haired
an old guy with this great smoking pipe. It says, "Would anyone care for any leaf?"
Oh, jeez.
Definitely. Sounds like my kind of party.
Oh,
And you have these. What you see is like one entrance that let's say you come through. You happen to see this. There is this scantily clad dwarven
You are here.
woman,
Oh.
and
Finally.
right this way. Come on, come on.
That's what you needed.
Thank you, madam.
You needed someone to direct you. That's what you needed.
You needed a light. You needed
The lost have been found.
Yeah!
Found to be lost. No, wait a minute.
She's talking about what's in the box, but you think it's you.
Oh, goodness.
Come see the amazement of Tordino,
Of course.
the magnificent,
Wouldn't miss
the
it.
unexplainable.
The unexplainable.
Um,
I really need to get on that advertisement because
Whoever's doing
Now,
that.
you
must
guys,
get paid
the
well.
one you're coming through, there is this weird. There's like these two very tone human guys. They're kind of like, imagine and muscular like Conan.
Are they like living statues?
Huge, muscular. There's no fat on these guys. They are doing this weird, freakish contortion thing out by the entrance. Like one is like on one hand and twisting himself, while the other one stands
it's a mime.
stands on him on his tiptoes as he starts curling up into a ball, just holding himself up by his toes on top of the other guy who's twisted
They're a
up.
mime. I've never
And
seen this mime before.
he's actually kind of like bald like this. And the other guy's got his toes on his belly button. So
Wow.
Jesus.
and these guys look they look heavily
Yeah, right.
heavily
stuff going
sweaty and just yeah.
Sounds like a good time.
And they're like
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't help myself.
if you think this is bizarre, wait till you go inside and see what's inside.
you know what? Never mind. You changed my mind. I don't want to go in.
I'm going to the bars. Screw this.
The advertisement was good, but that's just creepy.
I gotta find that old man with the leaf, and then maybe I'll go inside.
Until then, I'm noping the fuck out of here.
And now, again, each of the entrances has somebody interesting, if not weird, in front of it, ushering people in to come see the main show. They're not ticket takers or anything like that. This appears to be just part of the fare of, when you paid to get in. This is a freebie for everybody, but it seems to be one of the main attractions tonight.
Whew.
All right then.
You manage to get in. You find a place.
Mm-hmm.
You?
Okay.
You're
You're lost
more up
again.
in the nosebleed section.
Fine.
After you wandered in.
Yeah, they were like, you were just kind of like, oh wow, and you don't know how it happened, but you just ended in the nosebleed section.
Yeah.
You walk in like, wow, and the next thing you're like, how am I up so many? What?
Now
There's so much to see here. Oh my God.
The three of you managed to find yourselves in near the front. It's very
Okay.
nice accommodations and everything else going on up there.
I'm sorry,
Cushion
nosebleeder.
to sit on and everything, you don't have to sit on just the plain rough wooden benches lining everything else. And of course, ask if you need any refreshments, and of course that's going to cost you, and see if you need anything, popcorn.
Oh.
So you have that guy walking around with like the tub.
He's got
Yelling
a
at
whole
everybody.
kernel of corn in his hand. He puts a bag over the top, and he goes, and he just pulls the cob out with, and then inside is this bag of fluffy white yumminess.
Oh my goodness.
Be disappointed at baseball games now. Just
Dude, for real. For real.
The whole, basically,
Man, they
the
don't-
cob just exploded. Everything
tortillas are
exploded off
magnificent.
right into the bag, and he's selling fresh popcorn. You can't get any fresher than this.
No,
We
we're
guarantee.
No kidding.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally watched you pop it.
So, and they have, it's kind of cool because they have, not only they have standard popcorn, but they have these multicolored popcorn, and they even have something special for the kids too.
Oh,
they have
sweet.
this like weird little, looks like a little candy, coated popcorn, and they go, "Boop," and it just like, and it looks like,
You just go boop.
it looks like, it looks like little cotton candy balls in the shape of popcorn.
Wow.
you really need magic.
So,
I'm just gonna walk around the fair.
and the
like,
kids are like,
I'm gonna go to Carnival and I'm like,
and then the
is
kids,
not what-
the
this
kids,
is
you
not
can tell what the kids have touched
not the same.
after they eat this because
oh
it's
yeah,
covered
it's
in.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Good luck, parents.
Bright blue.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Blues
pretty
and
much.
pinks. And
So
it's like the cotton candy.
now for you,
grapes.
you as well,
Right,
if I'm
are
not
they
mistaken, you find yourself somewhere near the front, but not quite front row, but still good seats.
Yeah.
So,
Enough to just kind of, check it out.
Now, everyone gets seated. You know, they've got all sorts of cool instruments going on, and it just bizarreness. I mean, they've you know, like for instance, they have this giant contraption. It looks like it's made of it's a long tube that has these big glass bowls in it, or on it. So the tube goes through the bowls, and the bowls spin along this tube as it turns. As the tube turns, the bowls turn, and you see this elven woman come out with this huge glass of water, and she wets her hands and she runs her fingers across all these glass bowls of various sizes, and they make this weird tone. Almost sounds like if all the devils got together and did some sort of orchestra piece.
Wow.
That would be it.
Do we recognize it?
I was gonna say I know Infernal, so I mean,
Yeah, but it has
shit, this is my
it
jam.
has that infernal feel to it, but it's nothing you guys even recognize for anybody who even knows Infernal or grown up around Infernal.
Okay.
Because it just sounds like it. It doesn't sound necessarily like it. I mean, it's just like, wow, that's eerie. Because if I was to say, you know, be in hell or something like that,
Yeah.
I might hear something like this. But no,
That's
no,
okay.
no. So, but playing this thing and the
Huh, reminds
tones
me of
coming
home.
out,
Oh, yeah.
and it's this haunting melody. It feels kind of sad and morose, and,
Wow.
but it's still, then it has a little bit of beauty to it. And you're like, wow, I can't believe they're getting that tone out of this. It's,
I feel like I learned a lesson today.
Never
so,
get lost.
God damn it.
At the fair.
That's fair.
I mean, and that
Hey,
You're
you know,
lucky you didn't get
for
kidnapped.
the people not
Just
eating the
saying.
I know.
popcorn and everything else, they see that, and then they have a couple clowns come out because everybody likes clowns for the people that don't.
Oh, boy.
and they're out there, and the clowns are like, you know, and so you see the
see
clowns
my
make
dragon rocking back and
funny
forth.
faces, whatever else, and they're doing
I'm
cheap
not okay. I'm not
cheap
okay.
tricks, and you know, like they see how many clowns can you fit into one of those little carts, the little
Oh, jeez.
cabbage carts or something like that.
Clown cart.
You know.
The clown cart.
Yep,
So they're like all squeezing in and everything else, and you're going like, I see 10, 20, 30, you know.
Jeez, how many people can get in there?
And it just looks like someone just kind of basically took like a sledgehammer and just kind of kept smashing
Oh,
things
no!
back. But it's like, you're like, how the heck are they getting all the clowns into this thing?
It's starting to get
I'm pretty sure
really
that's a different
uncomfortable.
show. People start smashing people with sledgehammers. That's-
Squeeze that clown in there.
It's the clown cart of
Did you know what? No.
It's a clown cart
See,
of
actually,
withholding.
see, actually, there's a clown. He's got this
Withholding.
big, huge mallet. And he's
Oh,
like,
no.
And he sits there. Now, granted, you know it's all show
Yeah.
because the
Oh, yeah.
mallet. The first off, the neck of the mallet goes
Yeah.
back and forth like some
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
floppy reed of some sort.
Oh,
So
Okay.
and
Clowns bleed ridiculously. So I mean,
so they get him in there, and that's one of the shows and everything else. And then they
Sweet.
have this one of the main attractions too is they have the ropeless tightrope acrobatics.
Oh, yeah, those
people up
guys.
there. And they go like, you know, look, there's no ropes. And you know they take like scimitars and slice through the air beneath them and around them, and as they're walking, you know, they're showing you that there's no ropes anywhere, and it's like, oh, you know, prescription checks.
Oh, magic.
Oh, perception.
I wonder if I'll find something this time. Actually, 21 might be helpful this time around.
15.
Got
So
an
just
8.
people walking in the sky.
Hey, like, that's cool.
7.
7.
16.
All right, yeah, you guys are all pretty big. I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah, sure. You know, you're kind of like looking at it, you're like, man, there's gotta be a way. You know, Raul's going, man, there's gotta be a way to do it. Because otherwise, everybody would be doing this, and then you know, everybody would whatever, they wouldn't need ropes anymore. So why, no, you got to be something else. Now you, on the other hand, look, you just happen to notice the very slightest thing, because apparently landmarks are not your thing. But people walking on ropeless tightropes is.
That's my favorite.
There's a real change of perspective there.
That's where you focused all your time. And when you did that, you notice you're looking at these, and it appears to be some sort of just small little tug on the clothes. Like perhaps they're suspended somehow above.
They seem to be like,
But
while they're
otherwise-
swinging the
but
scimitars, they
otherwise,
dodge one particular
to
spot.
an untrained eye, to someone who does not watch,
Tightrope walking.
yeah, who didn't study this in school. But he should
Which
have
is
studied other
surprising.
things like survival.
Yeah.
Navigation,
Direction
maybe.
sense, something,
Yeah. But then again, this is like the first time I walked out of my hometown, so.
So
I thought all places were like my
Yeah.
home. This is weird.
Yeah.
I do this at home all the time. Yeah, you're like, oh, wow, you almost didn't catch that. But yeah.
I know exactly how you're doing that.
Oh, bravo,
and
bravo.
And then there's another one. There's another attraction that comes in after that. There was lots of heart-pounding moments of like people almost falling and then being grabbed by somebody and stopped, and because it looked like it was probably about a 50-foot drop.
Yeesh.
And this thing, and that would probably be enough to take anybody out in general.
Probably, yeah.
So, with that being said, though, they saved her from falling.
Yeah.
And a couple clowns,
The whole
fell
Of course.
because they were like, and it was
Yeah.
like on cue.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then somebody had to go out there, and they bring one of those carts that it has
Just
no
the two
back or
wheels.
sides to it.
Yeah.
It has the two
Yeah.
wheels, just pivots down, and they kind of like pivot it down and scoop
Scoop
up
'em
the
up,
clown
yeah.
onto the thing, and then
Wheel 'em off.
pivot it back up, and just wheel the clown off.
Man.
So, and they primarily just kind of dump them somewhere, just kind of like,
Oh.
just kind
Yeah.
of like
Poor
that.
guy.
Oh, okay. Just dump it right here.
And then somebody would hold up a sign like, feed the tigers.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Applause.
Yeah, applaud.
Oh, man.
Cheer.
Yeah, for the clown that got dumped.
You know what though? The clowns do. They do go
Aw.
around and they
Yeah.
clap their hands and
Yeah.
they and they always seem to be the the ones giving all the show as
Yeah.
far as to the audience. They're facing the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of makes you a little skeptical about them falling when they really weren't probably looking up at the tightrope and they just passed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but the next attraction that comes in, they bring in these black, looks like panther beasts,
Oh.
and these panthers have these long, looks like tentacles on them.
Oh, jeez. I don't like where this is going.
And the tentacles.
You don't know where this is going.
There's like two tentacles.
You really
on
don't.
each of these panther beasts.
I think I've heard of something like this,
And, and you notice that the creatures seem to be hard to focus in on.
but oh yeah, this is
I've
that.
seen this anime.
You know?
I was about to say I've seen this on the internet before.
And then a big black
And what is
box
an internet?
appears across the You hear lots of weird noises, but you don't know what else is going on. Senbei, senbei,
And Bergen saw things that he should not have seen.
Oh.
And everybody holds their tongue out.
Oh, wow.
So, that
But
being said,
back to what we
no,
were
anyway,
seeing.
Of course, they wheel in a weird creature, and I'm like, "What is this thing?"
So they bring these
Someone's,
creatures
like,
in,
studying this.
and the creatures are like, you see them, and they're hard to focus in on, and they keep like shifting around as far as what they, where they look like they are.